Imagine a world without the thunder of the lion,
The hiss of a cougar.
or the eerie chirp of a cheetah,
No echoes in the savannah.
no whispers in the snow.
Just silence.
In the wild, silence is rare. Every rustle, every growl.
Every roar tells a story.
But what if these voices disappeared?
7 big cats.
7 voices,
One urgent message.
before the wild falls silent forever.
Something stirs in the wild.
It doesn't ask for your attention.
It demands it.
A sound so powerful it silences the forest. A scream so eerie it echoes through mountains.
A purr, mistaken for peace, hides a predator beneath.
These are not just sounds. They're warnings, territory claims, calls to survive.
We're diving deep into the 7 most iconic big cats on Earth.
And exploring the sounds that define them.
From thunderous roars to spine-chilling screams,
These cats don't just rule the jungle.
they own the silence and break it with power. Welcome to Save Wildlife. The lion. Thunder in the grasslands. The king of beasts. His roar travels up to 8 kilometers. A single call can silence the night. It's not just a sound, it's dominance declared. They don't just roar for pride. They roar for presence. They roar for survival. Flat, square vocal cords vibrate like thunder. Low frequency, high impact. But behind this roar is a warning. In just 50 years, lions have vanished from over 90% of their range. Once rulers of continents, now refugees in fenced reserves. We call them kings, but we build no castles for them. Only cages. Will the king of beasts soon be a ghost of sound? The tiger. The jungle's deep drum. Enter the shadows and listen. You don't see the tiger, but you feel it. That low, resonating growl. It's a drumbeat in the jungle, a silent alarm. It rumbles through your chest before it reaches your ears. The tiger doesn't ask for respect. It demands it. Tigers use infrasound, frequencies below human hearing. We can't always hear them, but our bodies can sense them. When a tiger roars, it's not to threaten you. It's to remind everything in earshot. I am here, but how much longer will they be? Less than 4,000 remain, poached for bones, hunted for ego. The most powerful predator, brought down not by rival claws, but by our greed. The jungle still echoes. But one day, it might not. Leopard, the phantom. So some say it sounds like a man with a saw in the woods. But there's no man and no saw. That strange rhythmic rasping is a leopard. Alone, watching, whispering a warning to all. It's not the loudest sound in the forest, but it's one of the most haunting. Leopards don't roar like lions or tigers. They saw, they snarl, they grunt. A solitary killer with a voice just as stealthy. But don't mistake silence for safety. They've survived and fought. In the Amazon, the air is thick. There's a sound in the jungle. Not a roar, not a growl. A cough, not illness, intention. The jaguar's roar isn't loud, it's sharp. Like a dagger, one bite, one end. The jaguar is nature's silent executioner. It doesn't need volume. Its jaws do the talking. With the strongest bite of any big cat, it crushes skulls with ease. The jaguar's bite is stronger than any cat on Earth. It stalks in silence. It strikes without warning. It doesn't announce death, it delivers it. Quietly. And yet, it too is hunted for fur, for fear, for greed. As the jungle is cleared, so too is the sound of its most feared predator. This isn't just a cough. It's a countdown. High above the world, where breath fogs and mountains listen, the snow leopard chuffs. No roar, no growl. Just a gentle breath. A whisper of presence. Just a ghost's breath on the wind. It speaks not in volume, but in reverence. The ghost cat doesn't need to be heard by us, but it must be remembered. Their silence is evolution's design, a smaller voice for a stealthier life. These cats leap across cliffs, survive at minus 30 degrees Celsius. raise cubs where no other predator dares to follow. But not even altitude can save them now. Its voice, almost mythical, is soft and rare. But glaciers melt, climate shifts, and the ghost has nowhere left to haunt. Even legends can vanish. Their echo weakens. A chirp? From a cat? Yes. But this chirp belongs to the fastest killer on land. The cheetah doesn't roar. It purrs, it chirps, it yowls. Speed is its superpower, sound is its secret. Don't be fooled. That chirp comes from a killer. The cheetah doesn't roar. It purrs, it chirps, and it runs like lightning. Like a mother bird calling to its chicks. The cheetah calls out over the plains. A soft sound in a deadly body. It calls to cubs across vast plains. Mothers chirp, cubs answer. But cubs are dying. Caught by predators. Killed by change. without land to run. Their speed means nothing. And soon, their chirps may be lost in the wind. In the forest at night, you hear a scream. You freeze. It chills you. It isn't human. It's a cougar. And it's warning the world it still exists. This sound isn't from horror films. It's nature, raw and real. Cougars don't roar, they hiss, growl, shriek like banshees. And they're survivors, from Canada to Patagonia. A voice that once ruled continents now whispers through shrinking corridors of wilderness. But every time we expand, they shrink. They're solitary, mysterious, and adaptable, but misunderstood. Killed for wandering too close to cities. Their scream is slowly fading. Their scream is not a threat. It's a cry to be heard.
From roaring kings to silent shadows,
These cats once ruled the world,
each voice is a masterpiece.
but masterpieces fade without listeners.
If we fall silent,
So will they. They've roared, chirped, coughed, chuffed, and screamed.
now they wait for us to answer.
These aren't just sounds. They are evolution's voice.
A language we were never meant to understand.
But must choose to protect.
From the roar of lions
To the whisper of snow leopards.
the wild is trying to speak.
Before it goes silent.